Anthony Davis, one of the best players in the NBA, got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers a couple of days ago to play alongside perhaps one of the greatest players of all time in LeBron James. There's been a lot of speculations that the Lakers should sign a third superstar along Davis and James, but if that happens, there will be little money to get a decent bench. The Lakers should target some role players off the bench if they want more depth, plus a chance at winning a championship, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. What's good, YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about 13 role players that should sign with the Lakers that can make a huge impact in the playoffs for them. And let's get into it with number 1, Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic is a perfect fit as a knockout shooter with size and a better playmaker than he gets credit for. He could cost the Lakers most of their cap space depending on what his market looks like, but they should be able to get him for less than a max. They will for sure have to give him a long-term deal, and they have to weigh that against how much flexibility they want in the summer to come. Number 2, JJ Redick. Redick has become an absolute championship player. He signed a one-year deal with Philly last season for $12.5 million. The Lakers could offer him something similar, perhaps with 2 or 3 years attached to give Redick some stability. He will be a perfect fit alongside LeBron and Davis, and a high-level player for at least a few more years. Number 3, Terrence Ross. Ross averaged 15 points per game last year on 38% shooting from 3 for the Magic, and can flat out get buckets. He's a great pick-and-roll player with the ball in his hands and will free up LeBron to play some off-ball, and will be another perimeter player who can create his own offense in the playoffs when that becomes so crucial. Ross made $10.5 million last year and will be in line for something similar for a multi-year deal. He's a great fit and probably the most expensive not-max offensive player on this list outside of maybe Bogdanovic. Number 4, Marcus Morris. Morris is another capable shooter and a top defender who got a career year with the Celtics. Morris can get his own shot, which is vital in the playoffs, and he's a proven player in big moments who played for $5.3 million in Boston last season. He'll attract more than this summer, but he's well within the Lakers' range and a pretty nice fit, though he does feel like a player that carries the threat of a major regression if his shot doesn't go quite as consistently, which is definitely a possibility. Number 5, Darren Collison. Collison is a solid point guard. He's one of the most underrated players in the league. He shot 40% from 3 last season and was a tough defender to get passed by. If the Lakers decide to pass on re-signing Rajon Rondo, Collison will be a smart signing that will go a long way, and they could likely get him for around the $10 million he played last season. Number 6, Patrick Beverley. Much like Collison, an underrated point guard who's much more than just a defensive pass, though he's certainly that. Beverley shot just under 40% from 3 last season and has really improved that part of his game, which will make him a capable floor spacer when LeBron is handling the ball. Beverley made just over $5 million last year. Number 7, Danny Green. There are perfect fits next to Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and there's Danny Green, who will be something more than perfect. Considered an afterthought in the Kawhi Leonard trade, Green was magnificent in helping the Raptors get a championship this season. He shot 45.5% from deep. He remains a big-time defender when he needs to be. He has a championship pedigree all over him and only made $10 million last year. He'll be 32 by the start of next season, and he really only makes a major difference on a good team where he can just be a star in his role. So he's likely not going to get any gigantic offers that will price the Lakers out. Number 8, Rodney Hood. Hood's first go-round with LeBron didn't go so well in Cleveland, but he showed in the playoffs this year with Portland. He's a shooter and a capable one-on-one scorer to relieve pressure from LeBron, and a versatile defender. This is the type of guy that can make the Lakers' second unit really dangerous as opposed to just being a top-heavy team without depth. Number 9, Seth Curry. Curry is another Blazers bench player who showed out in the 2018-19 season. Curry shot the 3-ball even better than his MVP brother last season, 45% to be exact. He's also a better defender and playmaker than you think. Next to LeBron James, he will pace the floor and serve as a secondary playmaker, while being a more relied upon scorer on the second unit. He'll get a raise on the $2.7 million he made last season, but even on a multi-year deal, he'll fall well within the Lakers' range for a player of his role. Number 10, Trevor Ariza. Ariza was rumored to be the Lakers' target last year before he was shipped to Washington. He's a credible three-point shooter and still a guard the opposing star-level defender with versatile size and championship pedigree, having won a championship with the Lakers in the 2009 season and playing in plenty of high-level playoff games with Houston. He's a tailor-made veteran for a LeBron James team, and he could perhaps be signed to the $10 million range as his value kind of fell a bit last season. Number 11, Jeremy Lamb. Lamb has gotten better every year and was probably Charlotte's second best player last season behind Kemba Walker. He can get his own shot and shot threes at a more than acceptable clip, just under 35% last year. He's a smooth and confident and one of those players you can see taking and making big shots on a big team. Lamb made $7.4 million last season, and on a multi-year deal will probably be somewhere around that number again. Whatever his number, it will be affordable for the Lakers. Number 12, Nikola Mirotic. Mirotic is a stretch 4 next to Davis at the 5 that obvious floor spacing benefits for LeBron. Mirotic is a streaky shooter, but when he's on, he's deadly. His defense leaves a lot to be desired. Mirotic made $12.5 million last year, but I'd be very surprised if he got anything close to that again. Number 13, Avery Bradley. Bradley is still a great on-ball defender. Even though he dipped a little as a shooter, which was never his strength, he still shot 35% from deep last season. The Grizzlies have a team option on Bradley's $12.9 million for this upcoming season, but they are not going to be competing this year and likely won't pick that up. Veteran player, playoff experience, affordable, not the Lakers' best option in my opinion, but an option nonetheless. That concludes the video. Who should the Lakers sign in free agency this summer? Are the Lakers winning the championship next year? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and click the bell to get notified of my future videos. I hope everyone has a great day. Peace out.